Guys, so in this video I'm going to be sharing with you what I learned throughout this protective style journey. So we're ending the journey is finito, it's done, it's zilch if you want it to be. But today I'm going to share with you what I've learned, tips and tricks and products recommendations, and I'm doing this collab with Lady Jim herself, so keep watching. So let's get right into it. So first off, I'm collaborating with Lady Jim, aka Glennis, aka Product Junkie Extraordinaire, aka all the things with skincare and hair products. So please go check her channel out. Her information will be on the screen as well as in the description box. So go check her out. So she reached out to me and we were discussing the protective style journey specifically. So she normally uses protective styles like often, like she does twists often. I'm a newbie to this game, so I just recently did a 6-month challenge of keeping my hair in twists and then transitioning to twist outs, low manipulation styles, just to see my hair. This is a twist out. And if you have not seen that video, please go check it out. I'll link it in the cards. It's using MICHE products. It's using MICHE products and it's using the MICHE set mousse. You have to watch that. So I'll link that in the cards. If you can't find it in the cards for some reason, up in the right hand corner, go check out my playlist tab here on YouTube and just scroll down and see MICHE beauty content and you'll find it there. So about this video, I have my notes here to keep me on track about this video. So we're going to be comparing two different perspectives. So her perspective of wearing twists for years and my perspective of wearing twist during a 6-month challenge that I set for myself, just for hair growth, healthy hair, low manipulation, just to keep my hands out of my hair, making my natural hair easy, so to speak, easy, right? And so just a little bit of background about Glennis and then a little bit of background about me. So we have similar hair in a sense that we have salt and pepper hair. So we both have the little gray wisdom highlights all up and through our hair, which I mean, I'm embracing. Like I thought for a minute that I would do some type of henna or dye, but I'm gonna embrace it, I'm gonna rock it, and you know, just rock it, basically. But specifically about Glennis's hair, which is Lady Jim, her hair is thick and dense and she really doesn't do hair typing. So she lives in a colder climate where there's snow regularly in the winter months, and she's on a journey to find what products work for her hair preferences and her hair specifically. And I'm sure she'll tell you that in her video. Go check her channel out. I can link it in the cards and also link it in the description box, but I think those are both options. So I'm gonna link it in the cards and the description box. So go check her channel out. She shares her tips and her tricks and what she's learned throughout her years of protective styling. Like that's her go-to. I'm a newbie at this game. I've only been doing it for 6 months straight. And I see the benefits. So we're gonna talk about the benefits in a second. But first, let's talk about, I guess, my hair characteristics. So for me, I would say that my hair strands are fine to medium density. And I live in a warmer climate that gets all seasons, but really no snow at all. Like flurries or ice, but no snow like what Lady Jim experiences. So that's a lot of information to take into account when you're thinking about your hair and product recommendations and just how your hair reacts. I'm also low porosity. which if you watch my channel, you know that. And I'm on a journey to create the best healthy hair care routine that is simple, effective, and efficient. So I'm looking for shine, moisture, because I love a good shine, and moisture has to be there. Moisture has to be there for healthy hair for me. And it has to, for me, I want my hair to look shiny, because the shinier that it looks, the healthier that it looks. And you can obtain that with curly hair, I found in my little, I'm gonna be celebrating is it 5 years or is it 6 years? 2017, I did the big chop. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. It'll be 5 years in July. So celebrating 5 years. Has it been 5 years? I'm tripping. Anyway, so I'm looking for shine and moisture. They're on the top of my list. And then a little bit of hold. Like I'm not a max hold. I don't have to have maximum hold, but I have to have a little bit of hold. The hold just seals the deal for me. So max hold is not a deal breaker for me, but for Lady Jim, Glennis, max hold is a must for her. So those are the differences between her and I, her and me, between our hair. But yeah, so the questions that are going to be answered in my video are, what have I learned from this protective style challenge? What have I learned? So I've learned that, and I'm just reading the notes and then I'll elaborate. I've learned that leaving my hair alone and low manipulation styles really help me to retain length and moisture. It makes detangling easier than if I wear a wash and go. And my hair can stay moisturized for up to 2 weeks, depending on the steps that I take routinely during wash day. So I believe all of that to be true. I feel that I can detangle easier because my hair is in a more stretched state when I'm protective styling, even if I've left my twist out for a week. It's a different experience than if I've left my wash and go in for a week. Your hair more than likely will curl up on itself. You will get more shrinkage with a wash and go, and I just find that my hair is also more moisturized. I think because it takes a second for the products to penetrate my strands, and so I leave the products in my strands for longer without unraveling them to let the products or the water evaporate, if that makes sense. So if you're twisting your hair up, those inside portions aren't exposed to the air like in a wash and go. And so your hair is twisted all up and it's locking in that moisture. And you can additionally lock in the moisture if you put in a little bit of oil. I know now everybody is anti-oil, but I still use a little bit of oil. Like, I don't like the greasy feel. I don't like my hair to be oily or greasy. I can do that as a pre-poo, but I'm washing my hair after that. So I don't like to touch my hair and just feel like grease or grease get on everything. So I'm not a huge oil user, but I do use oil. I think that it's an integral part of your routine for healthy hair, in a sense that don't overuse it, because you can use everything in moderation and get great results, right? I don't use oils on my scalp at all either, so that's another difference. I know some naturals have to use it on their scalp for scalp conditions or just for other reasons that they just may love to put it on their scalp. Me, on the other hand, it makes my scalp itch. I'm rambling, but those are some of the things that I do. I use creams, moisturizing gels. There are some. and cream butter consistency type products. I don't, I've used shea butter in the past, shea butter based products that literally feel like raw shea butter. And I find that although I like the results, it's just too heavy and too greasy for my hair, but I understand why one would use it, and if it works for you, it works for you. And I get beautiful results. I just don't like the transfer of the heaviness of the products on my hair because I have fine strands, so it's gonna weigh my hair down a little bit more than someone's whose hair it doesn't weigh down. So that's what I've learned through the challenge. What are the do's and don'ts with starting a protective style journey or during the protective style journey? So me personally, don't use new products. And I said this in my initial video, I wasn't gonna try new products, but I did. And I actually, because I know my hair and because I know how products work for my hair, generally, I didn't have a problem. So it was moisturizing products or brands that usually work for your hair, you know? So don't use new products. Already know what products work for your hair and give you the maximum moisture, so you can maximize your experience with the protective style journey. So you don't want to pick a product that's on the fence of moisture and then you twist your hair and you want to leave it in for a week and then you want to twist out for a week. Well, that's not gonna last because it's not moisturizing. Like, it'll probably last for the twist portion, but you can't extend it and make your natural hair life easier by extending it another week because the product is trash or it's not as moisturizing as like the max moisturizing products for you. So I would also say do use a shampoo each wash day. So I would not recommend co-washing during this protective style journey. I think you should cleanse and start off with like a detox, like a deep cleanse for your hair. And then just use whatever, you know, whatever works for you. I rarely ever use moisturizing shampoos. I just strictly use the Giovanni Tea Tree Triple Treat or the Trader Joe Tea Tree Tingle, some type of stimulating scalp shampoo. Like, I love that. I love that. If a shampoo makes my scalp tingle, I'm here for it. Do deep condition prior to twisting your hair. So do deep condition regularly during the protective style journey. I think that that gives your hair the foundation of moisture. So you can, your hair can last 2 weeks without being washed. Like, I remember back in the day, in the relaxed hair days, you would get your hair done every 2 weeks. That was just normal. I wouldn't get my hair done every week. So just trying to adapt those same types of schedules is good. And it also prevents kind of burnout for your hair, right? So if you leave your hair in twist for a week and then twist out for a week, that's 2 weeks of just kind of leaving your hair alone. Granted, you're untwisting your hair or like fluffing or sleeping with a bonnet, doing things to maintain the moisture, but you don't have to go through the whole step of shampooing your hair every week, which I've done as well, and I find it to be beneficial too. It's just, which would you prefer? Like, which option would you prefer, and how do you want to show up in the world? I've heard that term before. How do you want to show up? Do you want to show up in the world with twists? Do you feel comfortable doing that? I did. I went to work in twists. The twists would moisturize and juicy, and I would just roll and tuck them like in a halo type style, or I would just put them in a low ponytail. But I'm getting off on another tangent. I'll talk about that a little bit later too, like in depth. But another do's and don'ts: don't twist your hair too small. So no mini twists. I started off with mini twists, but I realized that my hair gets a little more tangled if I do that, and then the twist out is just not giving when I do mini twists. And so it helps you, it makes you more prone to tangles, and it takes longer. So mini twists for me take about 2.5 hours, but regular twists take me like an hour. So not a long time, but you can do things, simple things like listen to a podcast, look at something to watch on TV, watch YouTube videos, watch my YouTube videos. If you have not already, please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, check out my other content, check out Lady Jim's content. Yeah, do that there. So do opt for twist outs to be able to show off your hair at least for a day or two, if not an entire week. So maximize the moisture, maximize the twist, maximize the effort that you put in to your hair by doing twists. One second, intermission. Okay, I'm back. Where was I? Let me look at my notes. So I said, do opt for a twist out to be able to show your hair off at least for 1 day or 2 days. That's how I started off. So I would only keep my hair in a twist out for 2 days because I just felt that I just wanted to show my hair off. You know, when you are in twists for an entire week, you feel like, well, you know, where's my hair? I want to appreciate my hair. I want to wear my hair out. And so if you are feeling that way, do that. It won't hurt anything. Twist outs are still low manipulation styles. You're not like raking through your hair every day. You're not detangling every day. And so it's still a healthy thing to do. I literally just changed the game, changed my rules, and you can do that too, and stretched it out for an additional 5 days because the moisture is there. If the moisture wasn't there, sis, wash your hair. If the moisture is not there, sis, wash your hair, because you want your hair to receive the max moisture. When it's dry, it's more prone to breakage and just split ends and all of the good things. All of the non-good things. So, yeah. The next one, do trim your ends if you see that they are raggedy, scraggedy, raggedy. Do that. Don't use house shears. Go to Walmart, go to Sally Beauty, go on Amazon, cop some hair shears. They don't have to be expensive, just not kitchen or household scissors. And just snip the ends. Like if you see a fuzzy end, like, I don't know, I would cut some of these, like this right here. I would just snip that off. I'm not doing it right now, but I would, just to keep your ends clean. And you don't have to do like a major cut if you don't feel comfortable with that. Wait till you go to a curly specialist or your regular stylist. You can wait for that, but in the interim, or if you don't feel comfortable with anyone cutting your hair, just snip a little bit. You know, you don't have to do major things. You can either trim it when it's like blow dried straight. I would not solely, this is just me, I would not solely rely on if you wear your hair curly most of the time, I wouldn't solely rely on bone straight hair to get it cut. Don't come for me. Don't come for me, because I'm transitioning to the fact of I need my hair to be bone straight to cut it. My hair can be blown out in the blown out state. Like that's how I would rather cut my hair, or cut it like curly, just kind of snip the ends. But you do need a shape from a professional if you don't feel comfortable, because the shape just be shaping, and it'll make you love your hair that much more if you get a shape. And if you get your ends trimmed professionally or from yourself. Now, I know for a fact, professionally, I don't know what they have on their shear. Their shears just be so sharp. They're so sharp, and I would go to a professional over myself any day. Like, that's the game changer. Their shears are just sharper. They're more professional. I mean, I guess you can get some sharp, I don't know, $200-$300 shears, but I'm buying the $10-$15 shears. Like, I'm not going all out because that's not my profession. But something to think about. So trim your ends if they're raggedy and scraggly, or get them trimmed. But during the protective style journey for me, I think I cut my hair before the journey, and then just rode this 6 months out and just snipped myself. Like when you see your hair in twists, or, you know, just cut a little bit off, not even an inch, just cut a little bit here and there. I'm going on and on about this trimming thing, but only if you're comfortable. So also, don't solely use a gel unless it's a moisture rich one. So don't just, if a gel is not hydrating, just because you want definition or hold, don't just use a gel alone. Like, if you know the mixture, and you know the mixture won't flake, or you know that the mixture will provide you with some moisture, put in a product under that gel. I know some people love to have a gel for their protective style, for their twist. I get it. I'm just not that person, but there is a gel that I would recommend, and I'll share that a little bit later. But yeah, don't solely just use a gel and no leave-in and no cream, or whatever you use, whatever combination you want to use. Just don't use a gel, just a gel, unless it's a moisturizing one. And the last do or don't is, it's a do. Do detangle thoroughly. Do detangle your hair thoroughly, and detangle your hair, finger detangle first, and then go in with a tool if you're using tools. I love the Easy Detangler. I think that it works beautifully on my hair, but I know people use a lot of things. People use the Denman brush, people use wide tooth comb, people use the Felicia Leatherwood brush, or the Easy Detangler. I'm feeling like the sun is rising, so I'm gonna close the blinds to see if it changes. Yeah, so it's looking a little bit darker, but I'm cool with it. You cool with it? So yeah, so don't solely use it. Oh, I already talked about gels. Do detangle thoroughly. So detangle your hair, detangle your hair before you even put the twist in, so your hair is smooth. So the twist out, if you want to do a twist out option after the twist, will be beautiful. Again, you don't have to do a twist out, but I just like to sometimes see my hair, appreciate what it's doing for 1 to 5 days. You choose, 1 to 5 days. I just want to enjoy my hair out, because for, you know, 5 to 7 days, I've had it in twists before that. So, and it's just like a 2-week style to make your natural hair life easier. And then what products are best? So this is not the last question. What products are best for twist and protective styles? Personally and generally speaking. So personally, the MICHE Curl Cream. I have a MICHE playlist. And the MICHE Twisting Butter, Hydrating and Twisting Butter, the MICHE Leave-In. I also have a coupon code, Jamie, please use Jamie10, which is JAMIE 10, to receive 10% off of your MICHE beauty purchase. I hope the link works, or I hope the code works. I believe that it will continue to work. I was working with them for the last 2 months. So if it does, cool. If it doesn't, newbies to the MICHE fam, I think you get 20 to 25% off jump anyway. So just full transparency moment. If you want to, you know, take advantage of the 25% or the 20 to 25%, I get that, because I'm all about saving your coins. But if you want to support me instead, use code Jamie10 to receive 10% off of your purchase, and then I get a 10% commission. So it's just a way to support. So I greatly appreciate it, and it's a great brand. I love MICHE, period. I won their products years ago, and I just fell in love with their products and how they work for my hair. And so I authentically like their products and authentically give reviews about their products. So you can check out that playlist, because this was before I became an affiliate. And so you see the real, raw, truthful results and opinions and thoughts, and I'm still the same. Yeah. So thank you. So yeah, MICHE products personally, and then the main choice Cheers Gelato. I heard that formulation has not changed. So Chef's Kiss, it gives the most shine. The shine is there with that. And I just use it by itself, that one. With the MICHE products, I can pair them with the leave-in, or I can use the curling cream or the hydrating twisting butter by itself too. So those can be one product, or you can pair it with the leave-in for just that punch. The Cheers Gelato, main choice Cheers Gelato, one and done, period, twist. Shiny twist, longevity, slicks your edges down, Gucci. Chef's Kiss. The main choice pink lemonade and coconut. So some people don't really like that. I don't hear people talk about it much. My initial application was kind of sketch, but the twist out was bomb. It was moisturized. It has coconut oil in it, so maybe, or coconut in it, so maybe that was why the application was kind of but it's my best twist out. One of my best twist outs, because I've had some great twist outs with the rest of the products that I've said too. Then I have the Camille Rose Curl Love Moisture Milk. It came out of the Woodworks. And the main choice Ancient Egyptian Gel. I also have a playlist about my best twist out combos. Please go look at that. I give more details than in this video, so I'll link that in the cards as well, or down in my twist out playlist. Check that out. So go to my playlist here. Shameless plug, I'm always plugging. Go to my twist out playlist and scroll till you see like my best, I think it's called my best twist out combos. I have a best wash and go combos too, and a best fluffy wash and go combos too. So check those out. Check those out. The wash and goes are in the wash and go playlist. The twist outs and the twists are in the twist out playlist, but you get it. And then did I say that the main choice Ancient Egyptian Gel, good for twists? I'm more of a one product person. I don't like even the idea that it's gonna be a fail with flakes or buildup or anything. And so in order to prevent that as much as possible, I just use one product for my styles. If I know, or if I've tried before a leave-in with a specific product and it worked out, I'll use a leave-in. But I, generally speaking, am not really big on leave-ins. That's just me. I'm just a one product person. I think maybe because I'm low porosity, and so just packing on products is just not good for my hair. So tips and tricks, and this is it. This is kind of a long video. Is it a long video? Do you need to pause or click the watch later, or, you know, grab a snack or some tea or something? The last portion, tips and tricks learned during this challenge. So tips for the natural, for the naturalista, the naturalisto. If you're able to split up wash day from styling day, do that. So if you have 2 days, the first day, you're gonna pre-poo and wash your hair and deep condition your hair. You can also rinse out that deep conditioner and put in your leave-in. Or you can sleep in it. I've stopped sleeping in my deep conditioners. Or you can sleep in it, wake up the next day, and then rinse out the deep conditioner. Day 2 is the styling day. So you're putting in the leave-in if you choose, and twisting your hair up. Mic drop. If you have those 2 days, if you have those 2 days that you don't have to be on, basically, I would recommend that. That makes life so much easier. It breaks up wash day, and I don't know, you can just do other things. And I know some people are like, man, why does it have to be split in 2 days? It doesn't if you don't want it to be. It could be, I hear people say wash hour. It could be wash hour if you want it to be. It could be wash day. It could be wash 4 hours. It could be wash week. Like whatever you want it to be, it can be. I think that you just have to find the right products to make your wash day effective, efficient, practical, and easier, really. You know, you have to find that. And so that's going to take some trial and error for you to find that happy balance for you and your hair, but it's achievable. It's achievable. I'm trying to change the narrative that natural hair is difficult. I'm trying to change that narrative because it's not difficult once you figure out what works. You got to figure out what works. And so the initial part is challenging, but once you figure it out, you are good. You're good. And what works, meaning, does short hair work for me? Does long hair work for me? Does twists work for me? Do wash and goes work for me? Does this product work for me? Does oils work for me? Does pre-pooing work for me? Does, you know, a certain brush or a certain comb or detangling tool work for me? Does my fingers work for me? Does washing my hair in the shower work for me? Does washing my hair in the sink work for me? All the things, like, you just have to figure it out. But I'm here to help you figure that out. And I think a lot of content creators are here to help you figure it out, or to show you how we're figuring it out. And through us, you can learn those tips too. So I have a few more. Use a medium twist, not too big and not too small, medium. Not too big because you may not get the definition and the longevity of transitioning into a twist out with that style. And not too small because if it's too small, then it'll take forever, and not forever, 2.5, 3 hours. And also the smaller twists tangle a little bit easier. That's just for my hair. Another tip, trick, use a product you are familiar with. I said that earlier. Use a product with some hold. I said that earlier. Some hold. A little bit of hold. You don't have to if you like the fluffy look. This product had hold though. This product had hold, so. And I use the MICHE mousse, set mousse. So go check out my MICHE beauty content. Shameless plug. I'll always say that. I really loved, like, this is day 5. And I think I've already said that in this video. This is day 5 of the twist out, but it's really going into the second week of me not washing my hair, but of this style of the twist to twist out transition. So Oh, another tip, set your hair under a dryer. So game changer, it keeps your hair elongated. It makes the products like set and seal in more. And I started initially doing it because I was up north in the colder climates where there was snow, and I just didn't want to have my hair wet in the fall and winter months, and so I would set my hair in the winter months. Then I noticed through just various research online and on social media that it's good to set your hair, and some products work better if you set your hair under a dryer. And I know if you don't have a sit under dryer, that's cool to set your hair with a diffuser or a blow dryer. Same. Just don't tousle your hair all over if you don't want volume. So like sitting under the dryer helps your hair to just set in this elongated state, so it's more elongated like this initially, whereas if you're blow drying, you're getting into the roots and kind of fluffing it up a little more. If you want that look, cool. If you don't, just don't do a lot of, you know, with the blow dryer. But use what you have. Don't go out and purchase anything that you don't need or that you can't afford or that you just think that is not a good purchase at the moment. Use what you have, because you can still get by with using a handheld blow dryer or air drying if you just have to. If you just have to, no big deal. If the product is moisturizing, it's just gonna provide the moisture regardless. Sleep with a satin pillowcase and a bonnet. A bonnet too. So I say this to say a bonnet too, because you don't want the products to rub off on your pillow and get on your face. Then your face breaks out. I know you're trying to be cute. I know everybody wants to be cute, but you can also wrap your hair, like I guess in a cute scarf, like pineapple, up out of the way. So you don't necessarily have to do a bonnet, but wrap your hair up in a way that your products from your hair is not getting on your pillowcase or on your face. And then just an added bonus, use a satin pillowcase. You can get them from the Dollar Tree. Legit, my mom bought and found a black satin pillowcase from the Dollar Tree. They're also at Walmart. They're at TJ Maxx. They're at Marshall's for 2-packs, or not, for like little to nothing. Like you may get a 2-pack for like $4 to $8. Can't remember. One pillowcase from Walmart is like $2, $3. And then you may look up and find one at the Dollar Tree for not $1 anymore, probably $1.25. But yeah, so get that too. It's just like an extra, and get like 2 of them so you won't like weekly change them out, because I mean it's helpful for your skin as well. Yeah, it's just everything. I think I grew up with one. I think, if I'm not mistaken, my mom told me that my grandmother used to use them, and like I think my mom, when I was younger, made one out of like a silk or satin slip or something. And so I always had one, and it, you know, as I got older, it like started, because you wash it a lot, it started like shredding up. But like that's how I grew up. I think that's the right story. Anyway, so I'm about that satin pillowcase life, and it's cool. Some of them can be hot, I think. I don't know, but the other side of the pillow is cool. You love a cool pillowcase. Anyway, so yeah, both sis, bro, both. Because you want to keep the moisture in your hair and don't, you know, let the moisture evaporate or just rub off on a cotton pillow or even a cotton bandana or whatever you're wrapping your hair with. So oh, last tip. Some days some days. Now you have to know your hair, but some days you can pull your hair up, whether it's in twists or whether it's out like this. Pull your hair up and let the steam in the shower work to your advantage. So that steam will help like moisturize your hair. It'll activate the products again. Now this is if you don't care about shrinkage, or if you're willing to, you know, band your hair for an additional 10 to 5 minutes while your hair kind of dries. Don't dunk your head in the water. Don't get your hair wet. Just allow the steam to work to your advantage. And that's it, that's all. That's it, that's all. This was a long video. I hope you appreciate it. Again, please check out Miss Lady Jim. It's Lady Jim, not Miss Lady Jim, but check out my good sis, Lady Jim Glennis, on her channel to see what she has to say about the protective style journey, her lifestyle journey, because she does this. She's about that life. But again, this is closing out my 6-month protective style journey. And I'm sure I'll be doing it here and there. Please let me know down below if you've enjoyed the journey, if you participated in the journey, if you did not. If you want to create your own journey, do that. We're getting ready to be into, for me, the first day of spring was yesterday, so we're getting ready to be into wash and go season. I'm going to be doing a little bit of content surrounding moose stylers, mooses. Yeah, so get ready. New gels, new content, new products. I kind of bought some stuff, so get ready for the new content. Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Shout out to all of my new subbies. I see you and I appreciate you. Shout out to all my oldie but goodie subscribers. I see you too. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for watching me. Thank you for just spending time out of your day to just look at little old me. I appreciate you. I'm forever thankful. I love you guys. Peace out.